Well, good evening. Laddies, lorkers, and horkers, welcome to the click. You smell absolutely astounding today. And don't let anyone else lie to you and tell you otherwise. We have hoodies coming out soon. Hoodies! I have this one. Let me stand up to show it off. It's like a little emotional support demon hoodie. Looking all Risley. And then we also have this one. We have like a mango hoodie. You see how cute it is? And you also have a little fin here on the top, so you can do like a dun 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 and then bite your enemies in the ankles. So please keep an eye out. These hoodies are going to be releasing around the time of Halloween. Oh yes, indeed. Now, speaking of amazing things that I love to do but haven't done in a while, like smelling Henry. You smell amazing today, Henry. Also, looking at r/FoundSatan. Isn't that right, Henry? You nice smelling little rizzler. So today we're going to look at r/FoundSatan. Enjoy. Mwah. I just feel it's so fitting with this fit. You know, it's so good, man. It's so good. Villains aren't born. They are created by society. That's a good slap. Oh, here comes the charge. Run, Timmy, run. Run, no! That was the last time Timmy, the Destroyer, ever trusted another human, for he was betrayed by the one he trusted most. I heard of a guy who was fired from a company and had a grudge. So he wrote fake Glassdoor reviews that were unrealistically positive. Overly high salaries, absurd benefits, fancy perks. They had trouble hiring for years because candidates thought they were being lowballed. Oh, that's so beautiful. Instead of just salty reviews, he just made it so no one wants to be hired. That is amazing. Yes. And also, I wouldn't be surprised if all the colleagues that are still in the office are going to be all pissy because they all think they're being underpaid. Oh, that is beautiful. Revenge is best served petty. Two of my friends have never met each other. Before they spoke, I told both of them that the other is a little bit deaf. They shouted at each other for a few minutes before they realized that I'm an asshole. The trickster. Oh! You're Steve, aren't you? Yes. Hi, Greg. Everyone around it must have thought it was so fucking weird. I hope they filmed this. This sounds like a core memory. She bumped my leg and didn't say excuse me. So when I brought it to her attention, she said your leg shouldn't have been in the way. Well, since she wanna be petty, I'ma be petty. Look at how you tied the hair. Oh my god. Okay, I remember one time, we were having like a theater show back in uni, right? And it was this traditional show where some of the like older students would mess a bit with the younger students that had the theater thing, which is pretty funny. Nothing like extreme or anything, but just like casual messing. And one thing they did is we had two actors have like a romantic makeup scene, you know, everything is fake and that kind of stuff, and they're laying on the floor on the scene, just like mwah, 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 mwah. And what the people on the front row did was they tied their shoes together while they were doing their makeout scene. And they try to walk off the stage in different directions. And they were like, ah! And they had to toss the shoes. And it was amazing. It was amazing. It just reminded me of that. I was the narrator, and I was dressed up as Bilbo, so I didn't have any shoes. So I didn't suffer the same fate, luckily. I'm a bus driver. If I'm having a bad day at work, I'll look in the mirror while driving and mutter to myself, "You're all saint ya!" And then tap the brakes twice so they all nod. This is just how to make your own day better at work. This is great. If a guy starts a rumor that he had naughties with you and you deny it, people won't believe you. Instead, just be like, yeah, it was really bad, and he accidentally shouted his mom's name. He shouted his mom's name while crying as he finished. And then he called his dad and asked if he was proud.
You don't remember me, do you?
Oh, it's the Naked Gun. Oh, I love this one.
My brother, you shot him. In the name of justice.
That could literally be thousands of people.
Oh. Shot him in the back as he ran away.
Hundreds.
Unarmed.
At least 50.
He was white.
So you're Tony Royland's brother.
This movie was amazing. I really love it because they stuck to kind of the same like slapstick humor as they had in the old ones. And I really liked it. I was very, very pleasantly surprised by this movie. Can recommend. Hell yes. Meanwhile, in Australia, welcome to Perth. A welcome to Perth sign painted on a building rooftop is scaring passengers landing at Sydney Airport. This is a fucking horror story. When you've made it to the destination, you think you hopped on the wrong plane. Oh dear God. If you could permanently change the price of something to $1, what would it be? It costs nothing to be nice. Womp womp, now it costs $1. Yeah, because the world isn't like petty and mean enough as it is. Can you imagine what social media would look like if you think it's bad enough now? Like every time I go to Twitter, which isn't that often because it's a cesspool, but when I do go, it's all just negativity and sassy comebacks and people being morons. Imagine if it costed money to be nice. It would like be times 10. And also on top of that, now it costs money to be nice, but you also make money while not being nice because like rage baiting is super profitable. So now it's gonna go even one step further. This is so bad. Gift for the next mechanic. Alright, we're gonna tighten a little screw and just... This explains so much. God, I hate this. I hate this. You see, my hand is glowing with how much I hate this. Oh, glow natural light. I bet that scares the shit out of you. One time, my parents were gone for the weekend, so I took everything in the house and moved it 5 inches to the left. It was subtle enough that it wasn't obvious, but they felt like something was off when they got back. And they kept bumping into the corners of tables and couches. I am a cruel man. My 10-year-old son just took my phone and texted this to my wife. Honey, I got fired. You see, this is why you don't let your kids play with your phone. Whenever a kid asks, "Do you have games on that phone?" Don't do it. It's a damn trap. Kids suck. DC Comics and Satan have officially collaborated with Lego to bring you the worst possible thing you can step on. Oh, yes. Oh, they should do this in the Lego Batman movie. You know, one of his little gadgets and weapons or whatever is like he tosses out a bunch of little Batman Lego pieces that the villains step on. Oh my god, that'd be so fun. It'd be like stepping on Lego in a Lego movie. Legoception, I love it. Please do it. Thank you. My daughter is back from college and discarded her childhood toys to the shed. So I get up early this morning to do some fathering. And now we wait. Ooh, it's the little cursed doll prank. That's a nice way to wake up in the morning. Do you feel a bit slow in the morning and coffee doesn't really do the trick? Have you tried like severe survival adrenaline? When you put ghost peppers in your lunch because someone keeps stealing it. I mean, workplace deaths can be very traumatizing, but sometimes they are very justified. I always find it so fascinating with people that steal random lunchboxes. I, for one, would not trust a random lunchbox I find in a refrigerator at work. I don't know who's been in that shit. I don't know what is in that shit. You know, maybe they do weird shit with their dishes. Kind of like this. Answer keys to an exam that my students are taking right now. Oh my fucking god. I told one of my friends, who's a teacher, that he should do this next time, and he is considering it. If he actually does it, I will report back. You have been tasked with making the most obnoxious computer virus possible, but it must be ultimately harmless. What do you make? You have to type the coordinates of where you would like the mouse to click. This is the equivalent of just hiding one of each and every pair of socks. It's kind of the same level of prank. What is the worst thing you can say in an elevator full of people? True story. My mom and dad were in a crowded elevator while my mom was very obviously pregnant to the point of bursting. I guess she looks at my dad and says, "When are you going to tell your wife about me?" My parents are happily married. She was just pranking him. My dad said it was the longest elevator ride of his life. Is this what they mean when dealing with hormones and stuff? When your partner is pregnant, they will just prank the fuck out of you. Is that what they mean? 19. Looking for someone to take to couples therapy and see how long it takes the therapist to notice we don't know each other. Ooh, when you get like unexpected inheritance money and have a bit of money to spend and you don't know what to spend it on. This is what you spend it on, or you buy hoodies. Buy hoodies first, fake couples therapy later. Oh. The eye contact. Oh my god, the eye contact.
Man, what the fuck is going on, man?
Do you pay extra for this? Or is it...
Hey, bro, what the fuck? Bro?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Bro, what?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Does this cost extra?
Are you doing that?
Yeah. Yeah. The realizations are so fucking funny. This is so good. Does this cost extra? Does this cost extra? So man, I'm feeling it a bit lonely this week. Can my barber also wrist me up a little bit while I'm getting my hair cut and my beard trimmed? Ah, yes, indeed. Only $10 and I will fondle the inside of your mouth. If Burger King says hi to me, I will buy a burger right now. Hi, Rodrigo. Don't forget to send a photo. Haha. Burger King. McDonald's. The poor social media intern was just trying to do their job. They were just trying to have a fun day for everyone, and you just the shit out of that. My friend works at a movie theater and can take the cardboard cutouts. I have an irreconcilable fear of sharks. She decided to use her spare key privileges to terrify me beyond repair. Rawr! Ooh, that's good. That's good. I kind of want this. Do your friends send these cardboard cutouts to like PO boxes and stuff? I would love to have something like this in the background in my studio. That would be so fucking amazing. IKEA, did you know the toilet in this display room is functional? I seriously doubt that. Take a moment to relieve yourself in it and imagine this being your bathroom. Toilet paper not supplied? Oh, I can't wipe myself, then I'll just waffle stomp it in the shower instead, so I can just splash my ass when I'm done. What do you do when you have to poop in the shower? Do you like grab it and like toss it towards the toilet, or do you waffle stomp it? Let me know in the comments, fellow people of culture. Hashtag teens, what do you think hashtag Jesus' favorite hashtag gun would be? A nail gun? Not hashtag funny. Consider yourself hashtag blocked. You know, I would say that this feels very boomery, but it also says GOP teens, and it feels very millennial coded, because I remember back in like 2009 when people would overuse the shit out of hashtags. So yeah, I don't know, man, this feels weird.
Daddy.
Nope.
Can you come help me with this weight challenge?
Weight challenge. Is this like a school project? I bet this is not going to be a school project, is it? It's going to be bad.
He's up. What?
He suspects that something is like,
You play too much. You always play. What?
He's up.
Okay.
I'm pretty strong.
What, I gotta hold this?
Uh-huh. Alright, you strong?
I don't trust this. I do not trust it. I have no idea where this is going. But I don't trust this. Is she gonna pour like milk so he's stuck there balancing everything but can't put it down? Is that like the... No.
Ariana.
You can just tell that he wants to be mad, but he's also low-key kind of proud. God damn it, kid. I love teaching children factually incorrect information that's just niche enough to fly under the radar until they're older and find out that this long-held belief of theirs is a lie. You can find yourself in r/FoundSatan. I saw such a funny video of a dad, I think maybe we had it in an old episode, and what he would do when the kids refused to go to sleep when they were watching TV is that he changed the language to Spanish, and then it was like, oh my god, you don't understand what they're saying on TV? Your brain must be tired, oh my god, you have to sleep! And then after they actually took a nap, he just switched it back to English, and they were like, oh my god, we understand what's on TV. So it's like, if you're too tired, languages will just scramble. I hope they believe that until they're like 15. That would be absolutely amazing. My kid got invited to a birthday party, and I don't like that kid's mom. So I bought a musical instrument set that includes a drum, a recorder, and an harmonica. I'll see you in hell, Bethany! See you in hell, you piece of shit! Yeah, if you hate the parents of the child, you buy really noisy toys. What I do for kids with parents I like, for example my nephews, is that I buy them like remote-controlled cars and shit, but with very specific battery times. Like it's easy to charge, but it runs out after 20 minutes. So it's like even if they start messing with it in the evening, you know it's gonna be dead in 15 minutes. So that is absolutely perfect. So you can strategize this. If you hate them, drum kit. If you love them, remote-controlled car with limited battery time. What movie would be better if it didn't have a happy ending? Toy Story 3. As they roll towards the incinerator, fade to black. Credits with a very sad Randy Newman singing in a down tempo, "You had a friend in me." Hey, Satan, it's a goddamn kids movie. To be fair, the OG script for a lot of like kids stuff is really dark. I think, for example, The Little Mermaid just literally ends with the mermaid dying. She turns into like foam on the ocean or something because she dies of a broken heart. It's super dark. How do I politely tell my girlfriend she is low-key getting fat? Buy her a dress that is too small for her, but tell her you remembered her size from when you met her. I'm not sure if this is like a low-key way of saying it, to be honest. This feels like kind of, I don't know, nuking your life, I suppose. This, oh my god, don't take dating advice from Twitter, y'all. It's bad.
Convinced my 44-year-old therapist to confront her husband about not liking her Instagram post, and left the session feeling so empowered by the realization that while she can't make me better, I can make us both worse.
Ooh, you know that you're doing your job as a client perfectly fine when your therapist also needs a therapist. After you've had your therapy session, your therapist is gonna need a couples therapist because you as their client is starting to burn their life down. It's kind of like an impressive level of toxicity, isn't it?
Aw, heart emojis. Will you be my girlfriend? Eat me if yes. Eat me if no.
That's kind of wild. So do they eat the first one too, or is that one just left to it? Doing this and putting laxatives inside. No!
Yeah, you better eat the laxatives, Steve, because you're so full of shit anyway.
How to make someone stop drinking. Okay, so he's a bit wasted and passed out and stuff, and they're dressing up in a full operation room gown. And they have full medic fits. Did they buy all of this, like, ahead of time because they know that this friend always throws up and passes out? So we're just gonna prank the fuck out of him. This must be planned so far ahead. This is not spontaneous. Wait, what even is it? Is it fake blood or is it like liquor? It must be like liquor or something. It took a sip. It looks really... What the f***? What is that? Is that like a piece of meat they bought? What even? I can't... is it fake? Is it like silicone? It looks very bone... Oh my god, this is so fucking traumatic, man. And I'm willing to bet that he's still, like, kind of wasted and not really understanding what's going on. And he just sees, like, the splatter and two doctors are, like, the organ outside of your body be like, oh, what's this? Like, oh my god! Oh, you know how you know that you have real friends? They traumatize the fuck out of you to get you to stop drinking. That's how you know it's a real friend. My dad gives me this cake every year on my birthday. Sorry, I slept with your mom. Does he also do it in front of the entire family? I hope he does. Imagine if he does this, like, at the kids' parties. It's like, oh, your 8th birthday or whatever. You're in front of the entire class and it's, sorry, I slept with your mom. That's such amazing levels of dad points.
Oh, hell yes! Blue heat pepper spray. The blue dye can mark your attacker for up to 48 hours.
Doing this to my boy right before the biggest job interview of his life. Oh, a true friend. Burning your prospects of a livelihood down. Job interview pranks? In this economy? Having an older sister must be so cool, like having a second mom. How my older sister used to do me before I got my little boy strength. Stomp, stomp. At least now she thinks twice before hitting. My sister is 9 years older than me. I can't relate to winning to fight against her, lol. She used to make me ramen noodles but take my spice packet and put it in hers. I didn't know they were supposed to have flavor for years. This is an entirely different level of trauma. This is just speedrunning trust issues, man. I am pranking this guy as if I'm sending nudes, but in reality I'm literally typing attachment 1 image. Attachment 1 image. Can't see. Attachment 1 image. How about now? Can't. Hold on. Attachment 1 image. You get him? Oh my god, this is so good when a creepy dude is just harassing you for nudes and you just do this. It's kind of the same feeling as scamming a scammer, right? Because you're just keeping them busy and annoyed so they don't creep on other people. This is beautiful. You're doing Satan's work, I guess. Doing Satan's work.
In elementary school, a deaf girl stole my ice cream, and I signed to her to give it back, and she closed her eyes.
I mean, I guess that's the equivalent to just cover your ears, you know? If you close your eyes, ain't nobody gonna yap to you. My bonus structure is based on the tickets I closed. Yesterday, a coworker's keyboard stopped working. He filed the ticket. Instead of replacing it, I stole the keyboard from the receptionist's desk and gave it to him. Now the receptionist filed another ticket. My keyboard is missing. The more tickets I close, the bigger my bonus. Unplugging my manager's printer next. Ooh, absolute Chad move. Maybe they didn't quite think this bonus structure through, creating problems just so I can solve them so I can make more money. A cute thing I tell my kids when we see a dead deer on the side of the road is, ha, looks Looks like Santa lost his temper again.
Come here, Rudolph. You piece of shit.
Oh my god, Dad, why is Santa killing deer? Then just wrap it up for the kid as a gift. Who wouldn't love a rancid deer carcass? I just married her 3 days ago.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
This is like the first thing you see. You wake up the first morning on the honeymoon, cooking breakfast in a romantic Airbnb by the beach or whatever, and this is what you see. Fucking keeper, man. MTV should do a show where they have a young woman read 3 of the horniest messages from guys in her DMs in front of the 3 men's moms. And then the moms have to guess which one was their son. A screenshot of the DM will be projected as well, so the moms can use their grammar as a clue. This is absolutely amazing. I would pay good f***ing money to see this, because I know one thing that some people do is that they screenshot really bad toxic conversations that people send them and send them to their contacts or wife or mom or whatever person they have in their life that they don't want to find out, right? But this takes it to a completely different level. This is so good. Back in high school, this one kid and I hated each other, and one day he randomly gave me a $25 gift card to Texas Roadhouse. I was like, wow, okay, maybe you're not so bad. I go to Texas Roadhouse and eat a $25 meal, only to find out he put $1 on the card and wrote $25 on it. You could have made a friend. Instead, you made an enemy for life. Me leaving r/relationship advice after convincing a woman to divorce her husband for forgetting their dog's birthday. Yeah, I swear to God, subreddits like relationship advice are like pretty good, honestly. Pretty decent discussions like half the time. And sometimes people just go unhinged. There's occasionally these kind of posts. The same thing on r/am I the butthole, right? Oftentimes it will be pretty obvious who is the butthole and who isn't, and someone just needs someone else to like tell them like, hey, you're actually not being the butthole, you're not the crazy one. But on occasion, especially when I scroll these subreddits on like streams and stuff, I'll encounter like one of these threads, and the comments are just absolutely fucking unhinged. It's amazing. Who the f comes up with this? Please enter your phone number. Slide the bar here. Oh my... What? Considering also how big the number is, it's gonna be really, really difficult to accurately hit your phone number. Oh my god, this is awful. This is like software gore. I am actually done this time, crying emoji. Right, so he's on Snap. Hey, Pookie, let me see something spicy, crying emoji. Oh, shit. Oh, tap to... Oh, my God. Oh, my lord. Oh, spicy. Oh, my God. Let me see some more. And the girl is just over his shoulder. I was like, oh, my... Oh.
I know you're not fucking asleep, Kenzie. What the fuck?
What?
Best fake sleep
Don't
ever.
fucking act dumb with me. Open that up right now. Bruh. I fucking hate both of y'all.
I mean, this smells very staged. Not gonna lie, it smells very staged. But it's really funny. The person who put an S in Lisp. Satan. Oh my god. Oh my god. r/ask Reddit. What is your dirty little secret? When I was in kindergarten, someone close to me made a wee-woo fire truck sound in class one day. He kept doing it during a test until the teacher warned them that they would face detention if they did it again. I was the one who wee-wooed his last wee-woo, not him. r/FoundSatan. I mean, that's kind of how it goes, isn't it? If you have been a rascal, people aren't gonna believe you stopped being a rascal. There is this, like, threshold that you shouldn't get close to because you lose your credibility after a certain point anyway. If I see 2 people in a discussion, I sometimes downvote both so the discussion gets more heated. You know how we talk about, like, rage bait and polarization and stuff being bad? Let's make it even worse, just because we can. Stop putting diarrhea medication on the bottom shelf at the pharmacy. I am clenching as hard as I can. You get one wish, but 65% of the entire population also gets exactly what you wished for. What is the wish? To poo myself? I'm on the toilet. 65% of the population is not. Imagine the world news. People would legitimately think that's a sign of God. God made everyone themselves at exactly 2 o'clock yesterday. It's a sign of rapture. Or it's a recession sign. Maybe both.
My last videos, I went to the thrift store and found this bag of flash drives, and because it was only $10, I had to buy it. One, I wanted to see what was on the flash drives, and I wanted to see how much storage it could hold. Each of them had this Carolina bamboo logo on them, and I've never seen that, and that only made my curiosity increase. So I plugged these into my computer, which I don't advise anyone to do. Once I plugged it into the computer, I found a PDF file, and within that PDF file, I found that this was just a bedsheet distributor or manufacturer for hotels. Each flash drive is only 4 gigabytes, so I wasn't sure what to do with them. But now I have a plan. First, I deleted the PDF file on the flash drive. Next, I created a folder named Bitcoin Quantity 10,000. Within that folder, I inserted a video titled Bitcoin Wallet Access, which if someone clicks, they'll get this video.
Aw, that's... they thought they were just a multimillionaire.
Next, I scratched off the branding and added my own titles, like this one, Bitcoin Wallet 2011, Bitcoin Wallet 2012, with this message on the back: if lost, call my phone number. I'm gonna go drop these around Salt Lake City and see if I get any phone calls. Like I said, this is either gonna make someone laugh or it's gonna make someone cry.
Oh my god. That is so beautiful though. I remember talking the other day with a friend of mine. Like, I wonder how many like lost Bitcoin wallets are out there. Like, how much money in Bitcoin do you think is actually lost, that is just sitting in an attic, or, you know, someone dropped it, or the flash drive just broke and it's just lost forever, or someone forgot the key to it. I wonder how much is actually just lost, that is just sitting out there somewhere and no one knows how to get it. That's fascinating. That's a kind of gold mine when, like, I don't know, your tech uncle dies and you're clearing out his attic and you find like an old flash drive with 1,000 Bitcoins on it. Man, that's gonna be some sweet inheritance, baby.
I know this one girl that had naughties with 20 different guys in 1 month. Had her pregnant friend pee on a pregnancy test, then she texted all 20 guys a selfie with the pregnancy test saying she needed $550 for an abortion before it was too late.
First of all, yikes. How much is that? So $550 times 20 is $11,000. If everyone actually sent her the money, which is unlikely. So let's divide it by 2 for like reasonability. That's still $5,500. Oh my god.
Hey, can I call you?
You can. Missed audio call?
Yeah, you don't pick up?
I didn't say I would pick up, but you can't call me if you want. Haha, what's that? Listen, on your way here, you pass by the store and you pick up some laxatives. Then when you get here, you mix up a drink with the laxatives. Then when A gets done and comes downstairs, you go up to him and offer him the drink. And since you guys kinda know each other, there is no reason for him to be suspicious about it. At that point, we time it. So when we know the laxatives are kicking in, you go and lock the bathroom. Now he's going to start panicking, right? And that's my moment. I approach him and start confronting him for f***ing my girl. And from that point, all I need to do is land one punch in his gut, and he's gonna himself in front of the entire party. You're a fucking genius. I'm on my way. Honestly, for cheaters and homewreckers, I can support making them themselves. Sounds like reasonable karma.
Well, Steve, you're so full of shit anyway. Let me help you with that.
The next time you cook food for your family, consider making one portion extra bland or spicy. Make the rest of the food perfect. And as a cherry on top, give the bland food to the most socially awkward person. They will probably think that it's weird and awkward and won't even complain. Oh my god. Or you give it to like this super snobby, complainy person who's always complaining about everything. And then everyone will disagree with them. Like, oh my god, why is that food so spicy? And he's like, what are you talking about? It's perfect. And it's like people think it's super weird because it's just like a random piece of meat and they're like sweating and dying. I would kind of do that. I would do this as payback. 13-year-old me, when bro told me that my parents could see my search history on the Wi-Fi bill. What? No!
My parents are watching a movie on the couch. Little do they know I'm about to blast my dad's Tinder on the screen. Ask your dad for money in exchange for keeping it a secret, and then tell your mom anyways.
That's what I would do. That would be a good payback, you know? Like, oh my god, one of the parents are tearing apart the family and being a Let's squeeze some money out of them before burning it down. Her card declines and her bill is $300. What do you do? I'm only commenting so my girlfriend will search for hours and see what I said. Please ignore me. 15,000 likes. Honestly, I don't think they have to search for long if it has 15,000 likes. I'm not exactly sure how Facebook works with this, but I would assume that's towards the top. Life is a funny thing. 13 years ago, a teacher made me cry on a school trip. Today, I rejected their mortgage application. Swings and roundabouts. Why do you want to work in the loans department at the bank? Revenge.
Pull the tab and close the envelope. Give it to your friend or family member when they open the glitter pouch. When they open the card, it will loop nonstop, even if they close it for hours. If they break the card, we hid glitter inside.
To be honest, I think I would have dumped the card in water. I think I would have dumped it in water and just let it like, soak and just die. A devil. What brings you to hell? Me. I used to lower the brightness on my grandmother's phone and asked her for money to repair it. The devil. My God. You know that when you get side-eyed by the devil when you make it down, you've done a pretty good job.
Naughty autists get put in the sensory nightmare color.
Oh, who's been a bad little autist? Imagine this, but the rest of the shirt is made of microfiber.
Oh my
Oh, please, senpai. Sensory overload. Who's been a bad little autistic Discord kitten? I could do this all day. I am completely brain-rotted, man. One night, I was babysitting my neighbor's 6-year-old kid. She just kept staring at me, and finally she asked me why I was so ugly. And without thinking, I said, I am you from the future. And she cried for like 20 minutes. Take that, you little shit. I mean, that's just well-deserved. That's not even FoundSatan. Text a coworker at a random time. Are you joining this meeting as a fun holiday prank? Bruh, I had a friend do this to me, accidentally, because we had like a wedding, and the week before that, I had a bachelor party for another wedding. So I was just about to pack up for the bachelor party, and he calls me and he's like, so bro, are we co-riding to the wedding today? And I'm like, what the fuck? So that was a big freak out for like a solid 5 minutes. He's like, "Wait, do I have the wrong week?" And I'm like, "I hope so." Holy shit. That was that woke me up for sure. It's just a prank. The prank. Alright, just a sweet old lady walking her dog. Ah, yes. She's really thinking about it. She's like, You know what would make this even more terrifying? I guess it would be trickier with the visuals because of the darkness, but doing this at night. Imagine it's like, 10 p.m. in the evening. You're just walking your dog in the local nice little park in the area you live, and this happens. I would shit myself, which is bad because I outgrew so many of my pants because my gut grew when I was deadlifting so much. I can't afford to shit my pants.
I have a very annoying neighbor. Can someone teach me trumpet?
That's the best part. You don't need to learn to play trumpet to annoy them. Just try your best and have fun.
Oh wow, you're so right, thank you.
That's what empowerment looks like. That's what it looks like. It's all about spirit and empowerment.
Go ahead, pick a game to save your soul. Any game.
Strip poker.
Dude, I'm already f***ing naked.
You lose.
Oof. Take that, Satan. But we can play some more games if you like. If you're not this dedicated to an April Fool's joke, don't post it. Your fake pregnancies are boring. On April Fool's Day 1974, a man hauled 70 tires into the crater of a dormant volcano in Alaska and set them on fire, terrifying nearby residents into thinking the volcano was erupting again. Oh my god, this is such dedication. How long did it take to haul them up? He must have been hiking for like a week, man. I guess he had a vehicle of some kind. 70 tires is pretty heavy.
I have been secretly replacing family photos at my parents' house for the past 9 days. Now the whole shelf is done. No one has noticed yet.
Oh, the best thing is if they notice when you're already out of the house. That would be amazing. Don't punish your child by taking their online games away. Log on to their games and get them banned. Modern problems require modern solutions. Your little kid is playing too much Fortnite, just get them banned. Just log into their account and start tossing around some slurs, and you'll be good. Saw the most romantic thing driving home. Jennifer, will you marry me? Just kidding, I'm breaking up with you. You have 6 days to move out. The dude who added the last 3 posters arrives in hell. Satan, well, I just want to say that I am a huge fan. I wrapped every single Lego piece for my little brother. Merry Christmas, you little shit. Ooh, I also like how they started unpacking it there on the side. They got like 4 pieces in and gave up. That's great. Honestly, if I got this, I would probably just put it on in water, because it's just paper. It's just gonna like dissolve itself, it's gonna be easier to just tear through the mush.
4 siblings that I really love, but I am the oldest, and I did not sign up for that many siblings, even though my parents used to tell me that I wanted more siblings. And I was like, I was 2 years old. Why are you asking me about family planning? Like, what are we doing here? And when I was 19, my dad decided that I am the one who has to take my siblings to school every day. And the 2 youngest were twins. and they were 12 years younger than me.
Oh my God.
And I did that for months. And then one day I was like, this has to end. So while I was driving into school, I was like, hey guys, I have to tell you something. And they were like, what? And I was like, there's no easy way to say what I'm about to say. So I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. I'm your dad. And they were like, what? And I was like, I'm your father, always been. And they were like, no, you're not. And I was like, you guys noticed that we look alike? And they were like, oh my God, yes, we do. And I was like, another question, your friends, who drives them to school every day? And they were like, their parents. And I was like, who drives you to school every day?
Oh my God.
And they both started sobbing. And I was like, and my dad was so mad. He was like, why would you do this to them? And I was like, a better question is, why would you do this to them? I don't care if these kids learn how to read. And my dad, after that, would drive my siblings to school every morning just to prove that he is their father. So now, was the trauma worth it? A lot of people would say no, but for me, it was. I got sleep in, and they're fine now.
Nothing to solve family issues, quite like a little bit of trauma. Unironically though, for a sec, this is classified as like some kind of parental abuse stuff. I think it's called parentification, when you force an older sibling to take care of younger siblings because the parents don't want to deal with it or whatever. So they dump the younger kids on the older ones, which is typically very bad to do, like babysitting a bit now and then, or like, I don't know, helping your sibling to learn how to ride a bike or whatever, like perfectly fine. But when you expect your older sibling to like take them to school every single day, that's parentification, that's bad. The parents are entirely to blame. This is a valid counter to insane parent shit. Well, laddies, lasses, and lads, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed having you here, and keep an eye out for the cozy little hoodies. We have ESD hoodies and Mango hoodies coming out this Halloween, as well as little ESD and Mango dressed up as each other. It's gonna be a great spooky season. Have an amazing day every time. Bye. Mwah.